Hey there guys, this is Joseph Willows, and today here is an update on ITCC at last. It's a big update, so you gotta listen up. I've realised that a lot of drivers haven't signed up for teams yet, and I think it's because of my rules. I think they are a bit complicated. So, what I've decided to do is to scrap the teams, and you're all individuals. But plus that also, I've decided to change the cars again, but you don't need to do anything with them, just the setup and that. Well, don't do anything to them, just no upgrades to them whatsoever. Because I've had a thought, because we've been playing a lot of Senna recently, and the Formula 3 cars seem to be that fun. So we've decided that we're going to use the Formula 3 cars instead. And yeah, so yeah, that's good. So what you're going to see in a bit is finally the dates for the calendar. And I've got to say, there is now no test day. You do testing at your spare time. Just because I was going to do it next week, but then I realised Formula 1 is on at 4 o'clock, and I wanted to get it going. So next week, it won't be a race, but the season will start in 2 weeks' time. So here is the calendar now. And as you can see, it's pretty much the same, except we've added a round in. The Silverstone Grand Prix circuit, which will be round 11. And the laps are still the same, so like the sprint race, there's still a sprint and a feature race, with a mandatory pit stop. And the qualifying is the same. Like for qualifying, you get 1 point for pole position, 1 point for fastest lap as well, and the grid for the feature race gets determined by the results in the sprint race. So yeah, it's still the same, and just added one round in, which is the Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. That will be 10 laps, and the feature race being 20 laps. So it's the same with the sprint race being like a certain amount of laps, and then the feature race being doubled that. So yeah, you gotta do testing in your spare time, guys. Because I was gonna do testing this week, but I realised Formula 1 is on at 4 o'clock, and we decided that I believe the races were gonna be on at around, I think it was 5, wasn't it? I'll have to check. I think it was 5 o'clock that we decided that the races were gonna be. Like, the lobby would be open at 4:45, and the qualifying would start at 5 for the sprint race, that is. So, yeah, so that's the calendar for you, and hopefully you've listened to everything in. So, finally we can get it going, because people have become a bit impatient, but we can finally get it going in 2 weeks' time. So, yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I have been Joseph Willows, and I will talk to you guys later. Cheers.